Hey everyone, John from ARTV here. I'm back with another review, back to back, just like Beach House did with their albums. It hasn't even been 2 months since Depression Cherry dropped, but they're already on the verge of their release. Thank your lucky stars. Now, I wasn't that big into Depression Cherry, honestly. I was feeling a strong 3 to maybe even a light 3.5 on that record. It just kind of felt hit and miss to me, and it felt like their heart wasn't totally in it. But whenever they announced Thank Your Lucky Stars, well, I didn't really have much time to think one way or the other. I was just a little bit caught off guard because I never would have expected 2 albums in a year from this Baltimore duo. But at the same time, if they're going to up their game with the Dream Pop, why not welcome it? So I of course loved Bloom a ton, Teen Dream, even moments off of their early LPs as well, and of course some of Depression Cherry. So Beach House have definitely worked their way deep into my heart, and I always get excited when they release an album at this point. I didn't even have to try with this album. The love was just there, often on first listen for a good handful of these songs. There's just something so sweet about Victoria Legren's voice this time around, especially calling to mind some of their early work, as it's often slightly buried in the instrumentals with some lush instrumental flourishes here and there, and of course with a good dose of reverb put on those vocals. They embrace their love for the organ on this record, as the silky smooth She's So Lovely utilizes its power, but most notably the song The Traveler puts the instrument to incredibly good use. Traveler is a hell of a song. In fact, it's probably the best song on this LP. Those vibrant organs I mentioned are going to play a major role in this track. They pop up in my head pretty often, and you're going to welcome that actually, like sunshine after a long winter storm. You cannot go wrong with this song. Legren's voice sounds so confident and so soothing here, and just very telling of a journey over this simply wonderful instrumental. I instantly fell head over heels for the charm of One Thing as well, noting the guitar as it progresses throughout this song. It's one of the few guitar-led moments on the LP, but at the same time that's definitely something that's always welcome in Beach House's music. They've proved that they aren't just a key-centric band with hits like Sparks under their belt, and with One Thing they definitely pull off a mellow slice of dream pop here that's led by guitar, and I think that it's sure to be a fan favorite. The organs work their way into the structure of this song, definitely in its latter half especially, and it feels 100% at home here, just working its way into the structure of the song and kind of giving it a nostalgic vintage 60s feel. The guitar solo that guides this thing out is absolute ecstasy as it goes on and mixes in with those organs over about a 1-minute runtime. So calm, yet so striking. I have to say that I absolutely love this song. While I'm definitely willing to admit that the lyrics aren't exactly the main thing that I pay attention whenever I listen to Beach House, especially since Legren's voice is usually buried under an instrumental, this one definitely caught my ear because I was familiar with the term Majorette because my cousins were cheerleaders in middle school, and even in parts of high school I was familiar with the term, and I know that it's like one of the dancers in the cheerleading squad that's in control of the baton. Batons are notoriously swung around, spun in different directions, and I feel like this song might just be about an individual that can spin the situation, whatever it may be, to cover themselves and stay free of blame. A smart tune. At the end of this record, I do feel like things died down a bit. I'm not really into the tracks Rough Song or Somewhere Tonight all that much. They just felt a little bit yawn-worthy to me, especially at first, and it really took multiple listens for them to even begin to settle in. There is a diamond in the rough there at the end of the record, and that's the 6-minute charmer Elegy to the Void. Edging in some emphatic guitars along with some well-paced synthesizers, the song really never feels like it slows down or feels weak before it exits. The electric guitar grows louder and louder, starting off with just a few notes before working its way in and really becoming a primary aspect of Void. Since there are only 9 songs on Thank Your Lucky Stars, I feel like I should at least give a mention to each of them. There's no reason why I can't cover the 2 final tracks that I haven't pointed out at this point yet, starting with Common Girl, which actually starts with an oddly cheery tone for a song that is once again a little bit darker in terms of its lyrical content, a little bit deceptive there. I may be quite fond of aspects of that tune, but it's really the final song that I have to discuss, All Your Yeahs, that starts to steal the show here. Around the 2:30 mark of the song, the synths really just come to life in a major way as Legren's voice elevates to the forefront big time to really just match the song's newfound energy. Is the song about life and death? Is it about something else? That's for you to decide, but I really interpreted this one as something about like maybe being at a funeral, seeing a loved one or else a friend or someone just pass away, and really interpreting how to live life from that point on. I'm very impressed with this album as a whole. There aren't really any skippable tunes, I would say. It's a great cohesion of songs that needs to be listened to from start to finish to be fully enjoyed. It's 40 minutes long, it doesn't feel too long, it's kind of the perfect runtime for this duo, and I'm glad to see them putting out something that I just feel like they've upped themselves from their past release, Depression Cherry. I know there's people that really love that record, but I feel like this is another step forward for the Dream Pop duo. Overall for this record, I feel like they made great use of the organ, guitar, and the synth for just some gorgeous sounding music. Continue making sweet, sweet love to my eardrums, Beach House. Thank Your Lucky Stars gets a strong 4 from me. Some of you probably didn't even know that Beach House was coming out with a new record so soon. I was kind of shocked when I heard it, so if you have not heard it yet, link down below to stream the album. Can't wait to buy a copy for myself. Like I said, if you have any thoughts on the album, leave them in the comment section down below, and while you're there, smash the like button on this video to let me know that you enjoyed the review, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel because friends don't let friends go unsubscribed. You can click here to go to my second channel, or here to see the last review that I did, because why would you want to miss out on that? Other than that, I'll see you guys very soon right here on ARTV.